Hi everyone, today we will create an server on Hugging Face and try to access using cursor, in which Gemini is the LLM. Cursor will give prompt and then the server has some functions. So that functions will be called by the LLM, and that whatever you give, actually the function is a text sentiment analysis function. So whatever text will give it, the function, the server's function will analyze and give it back to the LLM, which the LLM displays it to us. So let's try to do this. So first we need to create a server. So for that I will use spaces, new space I will create. So I will give it a name, sentiment1. So Gradio you need to select, and remaining all you can leave it as it is and create space. So the space has been created. Now I will clone this. So I will open that folder. I have created one folder, so I will open that folder. You can create it anywhere in your Windows laptop. So so MCP. So MCP sentiment I have created. This select, I am selecting this folder. Now what I will do is I will open the terminal and clone the repository. So I will open the terminal. The terminal has come. Now I will do cmd. Now whatever I have copied there I will paste here, and then I will give dot so that everything is cloned into this folder. So that's the thing. So the repository is now getting cloned. Yes. So let's see. Okay, the files have come now. So now I have created the MCP server file here already. So this is the app, the MCP server. Gradio is this thing. So Gradio I am using. So here is the function. This function is the server is only having one function, one tool. This we call as tool. This function is called tool. So input is a string. We are mentioning it as string. Output is also a string. So we have to give the doc string like this here. So what this function does, analyze the sentiment of the given text. So when the client and when the cursor and the server handshake, these things will be shared with the LLM. Like this particular tool analyze the sentiment of the given text. So when a text is given and asked to analyze the sentiment, then this particular tool will be called. So that's about this. So this is the function here. So this is very important. LLM will be given these things. So based on, so if you have more than one function are there, based on this thing, this is for analyzing sentiment, maybe some other thing, maybe for some other some other function might be there. So based on whatever docstring view, it will decide which function to call. LLM will decide. So that's about this. Now let's copy these files. So app requirements, and then gitignore also I'll copy. So these things I copy into here. So now I need to push these things into the repository. So I go here, git add app.py. So since my gitignore doesn't allow to add doc text files, I need to force it to add this thing. So that I will do now. Git add -f I will do force requirements. The text files I didn't wanted to add, so only this file I am adding. So this is added now. So if you see git status, if you do, so these are the files I added. Git commit -m initial commit. So let's run. Git push I will do. So these things should go there now. So they are going okay. Now this thing will start though. So it's starting now. The server is starting. So let it start. this server we will call from the cursor now. So that's our task. Starting with them. I'll pause the video. Okay, now the server has started. So like UI interface is also there. Like here also you can give the text and the sentiment will be printed here. Like for example, I take here, this is a Apple iPhone 13 review from Amazon. I'm taking this entire thing. This is a positive review actually. So I will copy this, and if I give to this and submit, so now it should give. So polarity 0.3 and 0.5. Now let's check. Let's do the same thing using MCP and using the cursor. So like what you have to do is you have to go here. This is our this spaces. So MCP will go here. Add MCP tools. So this one we need to add to this space. Add to space. This confirm that you want to add this to the MCP server tools. So add it. So now this one you need to copy from here to here. For example, let's copy from here. So all these things you copy and paste it here. So this name should be changed. Actually, what should be the name is, this should be the name. This is our name. So this I will copy and I will paste it here. So this is where our server is residing now. So this is the thing. Now token I have to copy. So token, this entire thing I will this thing I will take, and then I will go here. Settings I will go cursor, MCP integration tools, custom MCP. So here I will paste it. So MCP server has come now, and this is the thing. Now I'll copy paste the token. So let me pause this. So what I have done is here I have placed the token. Token you have to create using the Hugging Face. So token how to create, you can check it in ChatGPT or somewhere, and then create the token and copy paste the token here. So now I have pasted here. So the server has come now. So now I will enable it. So one tool it should detect now. So no tools detected now. One tool it has detected now. So now what I will do is the same thing that I have done here, right? So where is it? So this one here copied, right? This entire thing I will copy, and here I will use MCP and find the sentiment of this text. So I copy paste this. So now okay, this should be asked. Okay, now it will use Gemini at the back end and then call the tool from the server, and then sentiment it will show like 0.5 positive review, polarity 0.5 and subjectivity 0.7. So assessment is positive. So that's about this. Like any servers, like you can, if you have your application, then you can make an app, and then what you have to do is here while launching it you have to do MCP server is equal to true. So then all your functions will be like MCP tools, like will become like an MCP tools, and you can call it from any orchestrator like cursor ID or any agents or small agents or even tiny agents, you can call them. So here I have shown using the cursor ID. So that's about this. Thank you very much. So the previous video had a problem. So like I am running now in the local machine, this server, this app.y was on the Hugging Face. Now I will run it in the local machine. So on this, the local machine. So let the server start. Previously actually the LLM itself gave the sentiment and polarity and subjectivity instead of tool calling. So let's make the tool calling happen. So it does now happen. So like if you see here I am using MCP server, transport type SSC, and then I'm using local host here. Here the server is running also. If you see here, this 127.0.0.1, this is nothing but local host. Port is 706. So now this is okay now. So now I will enable this MCP server. The tools have been exchanged. Now one tool is there. So now I will ask the same question now here. I will go here. Copy paste this. And then go here, use MCP and find something of this text. So now I should call the tool. So based on sentiment analysis function and app developer which uses text block, the sentiment is, so it has called the tool. So it has called the tool. Previously LLM Gemini, whatever is Gemini Flash was there, that was giving the polarity subjective and assessment. So that was the problem. So now it has been called. So local server it is working, but I don't know why it didn't work when we used the MCP server. So that I will check and update. Thank you. So I checked it. So like why the Hugging Face server was not working, I checked it. So if you go here, this MCP, the server is there, right? If you go to settings, you see here, scroll down and see here. So dev mode is when you can access, dev mode allows you to remotely access your space using SSH or VS Code. So dev mode VS Code is same as cursor, right? So if you want to access remotely, then you need to upgrade to Pro. So mine was a free version, so I couldn't use this server. So that was the reason why it was not calling the tool. So locally when I done it, it called the tool. So if you see here, actually what is happening is, let me clear this. When I copy this, this is the application. This is the server application. So we have to every time copy paste the text, submit it, wait, and then the result will come here. So instead of that, in a nice manner, we can just give the prompt and if you see here, so here if you see by just giving the prompt, I think it is not here. Previously I have done it. So by just giving the prompt and then the text, it is directly copying it into here, submitting it and getting this value and showing it back to us. So that's how it is happening. So by just giving the prompt, the application was accessed. So application is having just one function, server function, or server is having only one function. So multiple functions might be there. So in some cases multiple functions may be needed to be called. So in this case, so that's also possibility is there. So that's about this. Thank you very much.